Ahoy friends, I'm Governor Marley here with my friend Jack the Plant. Today we present you from the world of point-and-click adventure games something a bit more recent but quite messy. Yes, Deponia. This game from 2012 from Daedalic Games is a trashy adventure game full of bad jokes and puns, but in a good way. I will present you the best trivia, the worst jokes and the highlights. So let's dive into this pile of trash on Deponia.
Huh? What is it now?
So the game starts right off with something you don't have that often anymore. It's a tutorial to how to navigate through the game. Of course, I'm not showing it to you right now, but it's definitely worth doing. It's fairly entertaining.
Oh, how I love tutorials!
So yeah, and then we're diving right into it with our main hero here, which is called Rufus. And he basically has one goal. He wants to leave his home planet Deponia, which is a dystopian kind of planet full of trash and garbage. And he wants to go to a better place, which is actually in the sky, a city called Elysium. And yeah, that's basically his dream, and he puts everything into it to leave the planet and to go there.
Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof.
Yeah, here we have the quite colorful Deponia, entirely made up of metal pieces, trash and other garbage. And we have loads of different characters, of course, as usual. But one of my favorite characters, for sure, is Rufus' ex-girlfriend Tony. She's a very strong female character, which I think is really cool. Generally, the female characters are really cool in this game.
Well, look who's back. If it isn't Evil Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Low-tech?
So yeah, of course, on a planet like Deponia, Amaya doesn't sleep just there in a bed. Of course, he sleeps in his desk. Yeah, and that's one of the many really quirky, funny characters you have here in Deponia. Also, since we are already here in this room, there's loads of Easter eggs as well in this game. Like we have, for example, here on the globe, Harvey, who is another character of a very famous the Daedalic game, Edna and Harvey, as well as the sequel, Harvey's Eyes. And you have loads of these little Easter eggs here, which makes it quite nice.
You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia.
So in Deponia, also one of our things we have to do is to actually make a cup of coffee, which just does not seem that easy as it sounds, because we have to make a particularly strong cup of coffee. But after we gather the ingredients, we bring them to our friend Lonzo here. But it's not that easy to make coffee in the future, it appears, and so we need a proper machine. But I'm sure that's something for every coffee aficionado out there, kind of dream.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to worry, your computer didn't break down. But yeah, that's how really strong coffee is made.
Are we dead?
So although we are actually in the future, and we don't have that many robots working for us, which is interesting. But anyway, we have this robot here, which is actually my favorite. And he has a certain thing he's really happy about to do, and he really loves to do, and that has to do with bubble wrap. And after, of course, a couple of riddles we have to solve and mini games, we finally are able to get him some bubble wrap, and let's see how that turns out. And just the sheer sound of it really makes our robot friend here really happy. So now we're coming to actually my favorite place on Deponia. It's this old arcade because yeah, why I like it so much is because it has this actually apocalyptic kind of style here, which you actually expect from for our planet. Which, by the way, Rufus has to save because it's going to be destroyed. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite place to be. And yeah, not just rooms itself, but you can of course also interact with old arcade machines, with an old candy machine, and of course you can also get the yummy cotton candy with a certain special twist to it.
Hey, my epic Gregorian choir is back. I thought I left that behind at the crane.
Yeah, that joke's everywhere on Deponia. So in the end, we're getting really close to it already. But don't worry, there are three more sequels from Deponia, which you definitely will see here later. And yeah, we're getting close to our promising land, Elysium here. But it's not as easy, of course, as it always seems. And we nearly lose everything, but then there is finally some hope.
Well, that's that, I guess.
And yeah, but that's not the end. And yeah, Rufus still can maybe turn around everything, and there's still hope for Deponia. So yeah, that was it from the planet Deponia. I had a really great time. Thank you so much for watching. There will be certainly more videos from Deponia in the future because there are 3 sequels. So watch out for that. If you liked the video, please like and or subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions for any other video games you would like me to talk about, please just let me know in the comments. Chuck and I, we will say goodbye and see you soon.